Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. It has been a while, but I did manage to get out metal detecting the weekend and we found quite a lot of stuff. We dug 35 items of trash and 23 items of interest. So our chance of finding an item of interest was 1 in 2.52. So I think that is our best score yet. I'm pretty sure. We'll soon see at the bottom. So without further ado, let's take a look at artifacts and things. First up, this big chunk of lead. Now you may think, why are you showing us this? Well, look at that on the back. That is some sort of fastener, which implies that it was attached to something, which in my mind would most likely be a horse harness. So I reckon that is bloody old. I'm not sure how old. It's a shame there's no design on the front as you would normally expect, but that has to be a horse harness mount. Has to be. Let me know what you think in the comments below. We did find a few buckles. So first off, I'll start with the most modern one. So I think that's probably 20th century, maybe very late 19th century. Then we found this one, which I believe would be 18th, possibly 17th century. Most likely off a shoe. It is a little ornate, if that's coming through on the camera. Next, we've got this tiny little buckle. Not sure on a date on that one. I think it probably, if I was pushed, I would say 18th century, I reckon. Now this one, just a fragment, but that is much older. It looked very hand-wrought, handmade to me. There's just a few inconsistencies in the design. So yeah, anybody's guess on that, but that is most certainly the oldest of the buckles. Then we found a lead spindle whirl. So this would have been a weight used on a sort of a cloth spinning, well yeah, sewing machine basically. Then we found this bit of lead with a hole in it. Obviously some sort of weight, maybe a spindle whirl weight, but who knows? I've never seen one quite like that, if I'm honest. Then we have, so this was quite interesting. So I don't know if this is going to come through on the camera, but that is a very ornate something. And interestingly, so let's just prove it there, that is snapped a very long time ago, because it's all rusted on the edge, if you can see. And then I found the other part of it in a different hole. So there we have it. Whatever it is, it's nearly complete. And there is an ornate design on there. Now, the dig I was on was quite a few Roman coins were found. Unfortunately, I didn't find one. But could this be Roman? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Run out of space on the find shelf. Then we've got this again, little ornate item. Not sure what it is. Perhaps a strap end of some sort. Yeah, a bit difficult to date that, if I'm honest. Same with this. So this again, some sort of strap connector, maybe an armor fastener. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Oh, drop that. Yeah, maybe some sort of armor fastener. You never know. I'm sure the finds liaison officer will tell me. And then finally, for artifacts and things, this pot leg. So this is a bronze pot leg, and this could date, I believe, anywhere really, from Roman times to medieval. They would have used bronze pots. So yeah, that's an interesting little find. See if I can find a picture of a bronze pot with these legs for you to see. Not massively uncommon, to be honest, to find those. I've found 3 to date. So next we have buttons. We'll quickly chuck those in the jar. So just 1 pewter button, no shank. Nice little ornate design on it, floral. That's 1. Just a flat button, silver gilded with shank. 2. And another pewter button, no shank and no pattern. 3. So I think officially the jar is full. So the competition, folks, if you wish to enter, is take a guess at how many buttons are in the jar. Put your answer in the comments below, and what I'll do, I'll count them up on video, but obviously speed it up massively so you could slow it down if you wanted to check. And I will probably post that. No, I will post that. Not this coming Friday, but next Friday. So get your answers in by then, and we'll see who wins. The prize, just as a reminder, is this Roman silver denarii and the bronze coins that I found with it. There's 7 in total. These have all been through the portable antiquity scheme, so they've been registered and yeah, given back to me, so they are mine to give away. So yeah, drop your answers. How many buttons are in this jar? I'll give you one last look around, and I will post the video counting them a week on Friday. Right, without further ado, let's get into coins and tokens. So first, I've got 3 coins that I can't identify, so we'll quickly look at those. So this is a copper coin. It is a George, I think, but I can't be sure. You can see a bust there looking that way, but nothing on that side. This one, I think, was completely unidentifiable. Yeah. You can just see a little bit of writing around the edge. Now this one's weird, and if I'd like a bit of input on this, I've never seen a coin deteriorate in this fashion. So you can see it is a coin. There's must be Britannia on it. There's like the head and body seated as normal, but look how it's corroded. I've never honestly seen that in my life. Can we see anything on that side? No. It's weird how it's got that square in the middle as well. So it's that side and it goes all the way through to that side. Really intrigued by that. If anyone can help me to ID that, it would be appreciated. Right, so coins we can identify. First we have a George I halfpenny. Now, not in the best condition, if I'm honest, but you can make out Britannia on there and George somewhere on there. There. I don't know if that's coming through on the camera, but it's a pretty old coin, so you could expect it to be in this sort of condition. So it would date between 1714 to 1727. You can just see there his ponytail, or the thing that's tying his ponytail together. So that's a George I. Then we have a George IV. Slightly better condition. You can see Britannia there. And you can see George there. Assuming that's coming through on the camera. Don't think we can quite make out the date, but it would date somewhere between 1820 and 1830. And that would be a farthing. Then another copper coin before we move on to the silver. So this is a Victoria, in pretty good nick to be fair, and from the year 1900. I was quite chuffed to find that, from the year 1900. Really nice patina on that one. So yeah, nice old Vicky penny. So onto the silver. So unfortunately this one is severely worn, so you can see absolutely bugger all on that side, but on that side you can just make out a bust and a bit of the name William. So we know that's a William III sixpence. So that's one more on the silver count. And then finally another William, slightly better condition, and that would be a 5th bust. You can tell that by the way his hair is at the top of his head, which would date it between 1699 and 1702. Unfortunately, that side again is completely worn flat. So William coins are kind of renowned for coming out a bit, you know, coming out the ground smooth for some reason. Must have been the quality of silver or something. If anyone has got any more info on that, please do drop it in the comments. So there you have it, folks. That's me for another video. I am out again this weekend, so there'll be another video soon. Not to mention the competition video a week on Friday. Yeah, so thanks for watching. I'm going to go and watch Trump crash the stock market even further. So I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.